Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and my 10-minute full body foam roller routine. You can do this as a follow along with me. I'll take you through all the exercises. We're going to free up some tight muscles, get some blood flowing, and generally leave you feeling really good. So if you start off with your quads, come onto your forearms, lift your feet off the floor, and then you're going to roll back and forward. I want you to maintain some glute and ab tension whilst you're doing it, keeping your core supported. Don't shy away from any tight or sore spots. If you find one, just stick it there and gently roll back and forward in that area. If you want to make it more intense, put your legs a little bit wider on the roller and turn your toes away from one another, and you'll hit those VMO muscles, which can feel pretty sore if you've not rolled them before. All right, now we're going to move on to your glute medius and piriformis. So I'm going to sit on the roller, I'm going to drop to one side, extend that leg out, and I'm going to start rolling back and forth just on my upper outer glute. And we're also going to do a piriformis variation in about 10 seconds. Try and find some sore spots. If all of this feels easy, you can always buy a firmer foam roller. Cross the leg over, relax that knee down a little bit. We're going to hit your piriformis a little bit more. I always imagine I'm rolling my upper outer back pocket. Try and find that sore spot. All right, let's switch to the other side. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me better. So I'm going to kick that leg out straight, focusing on the glute medius first, trying to find any sore areas. You can do two hands assistance if you want. So try leaning further over, further this way, whatever feels good. Now we're going to do a little variation where we're going to cross over, drop that knee down. You can hold onto your foot if you want, or if you need the support, put your hands behind you and find that tighter spot in the upper outer glutes, rolling down that piriformis. Okay, let's move on from this onto an upper back. This is my favorite one. Make sure you're not rolling your lower back. So we're going to start from your shoulder blades, lift your hips off the floor. We're going to start off just by hugging around your body, rolling up to, but not over your neck, and then down to your shoulder blades, but not going too low underneath them. Switch your arms around. Might get a few clicks. That's nothing to worry about. Just make sure you're not rolling too far into your lower back. We're going to do an overhead variation now. So you're going to reach your hands over your head, rolling right up to your upper traps, and then down to your shoulder blades. Hopefully that feels good, opening out that thoracic spine. All right, let's take it onto the calves now. So you've got a few ways of doing this. The easier way is to put this foot on the floor, lift your hips up, and just roll back and forward like that. This will be a less intense version. If you want to make it harder, hook the foot over the top so you've got all the weight on one leg. Try turning the foot in a little bit, try turning it out a little bit, and find the spot that's sore. So for me, turning in and staying down near my Achilles tendon feels like a sore spot, so I'm just going to stay around there, moving back and forth. You might find that higher up here is going to be sorer, so find your areas of tightness and stick around there. All right, let's transition to the other leg. So if your arms are getting tired, just use this other foot for a little bit of assistance. But if you've got the upper body strength and you want that intense roll, hook the foot over and roll. Find this great to do before squats. When you're doing squats, ankle mobility is really useful. Same spot on this one for me, just that inner lower part of the leg. Got another 10 seconds, and then we're going to move on to the hardest one that we'll do today. Don't shy away from the painful areas, but you don't have to torture yourself either. Okay, next up we're going to do an IT band. This is infamous for being painful if you've not done it before, so don't worry. We're going to take a little bit of pressure off by putting this leg here. We're going to straighten the bottom leg. So I'm using these 3 points of contact, my elbow, my hand, and this foot, to take some of the weight out, especially if you're new to it. If you're used to doing this, feel free to go into that full side plank position and you can roll. And generally we're going to stay in the top half of your leg, underneath the hip bone. So we're not ever really going to roll over a joint with a foam roller. You're always going to roll the body of the muscle, releasing the fascia that surrounds each muscle. So you've got either variation, whatever feels good for you. And if it's too hard, you could get a softer roller as well for this. All right, let's go to the other side. So straightening the bottom leg up. Got these 3 points of contact just to help take a little bit of my body weight off. But if you've done it regularly, this is not too bad for me. This is often given to runners if you're getting lateral knee pain. Some people swear by it, some people don't. Just find what works for you, like a lot of things in life. Try leaning slightly up, slightly forwards. Today, if I line slightly up, I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'm going to stick around that point. All right, going to the last one. We're going to do each side separately. You're going to put your roller like that on your mat. You're going to take one knee up, put it on, and we're going to go down your adductors. So you're going to roll it out to the side, maybe even coming off your mat slightly. With that back leg, you can either just be on the toe, or you could also just put your whole thigh on. So I'll change position just so you can see that. So with the other side, I might be completely off the floor, rolling down the inside of that opposite thigh, or I might even put that quad down and just have a much smaller movement, moving back and forward on that. So stay on that side for a little bit longer. You might find higher up is more beneficial. You might find down towards the knee, you're feeling it better. It's not a right or wrong, just find the spots that are tight for you. Okay, let's move to the other leg. So I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to come out to the side. I'm going to roll out nice and far, finding those sore spots. Just changing angles to show you a few different views of it. And that feels pretty good for releasing those adductors. So sometimes I'll find up near my groin is tighter, and today down by my knee is feeling a lot better, so we're going to just stick around there. And finish. So just a quick little routine for you. Thanks for following along. If you did enjoy that, please do hit the like button, the thumbs up button, and also consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more follow along videos like this. Comment with what you'd like to see more of. I'm happy to take requests and I'll put something together if there's a high demand for it. So check out my other videos and I'll see you soon. If you haven't yet got a foam roller, or you're just looking for a new one that suits you better, I've put some links in the description to different ones. You can get different length ones, different firmness, and also different textured. So different ones will suit different people depending where you're at and how you're used to doing it. So check out the links in the description. They are affiliate links, but it doesn't cost you any more to get them. And it just gives you some that you can consider that I've used myself and that I'd recommend.